Welcome dear student. In this video we shall continue with the lesson Introduction to Acid and Base class 8, and this is a part 2 video of this lesson. So student, in this video we are going to learn about the new definitions of acid and base, and we shall also learn about the neutralization. So let's begin with the lesson. Let's see some questions first. So what happens when sour substances like lime juice and tamarind water falls on Shahbaz stones or kitchen platform? When sour substances like lime juice, tamarind water falls on the Shahbaz stones or kitchen platform, what happened? Then after some time, stone become white from that place. So why does this happen? Now we know that lime juice and tamarind water are acid in nature. That's why they have sour taste. And when it drop on Shahbaz stone or platform, what happens? It decomposes the stone and salt is formed. And due to the formation of the salt, it becomes white in color after some time. Next is, which substances are used to clean greenish stains on the copper vessels and to shine blackish silver utensils? Now salt or lemon can be used to clean greenish stain. Now greenish stain on copper vessels is known as a copper carbonate on copper vessels, and the shine black. Now black stain on the silver is silver sulfide on silver utensils. So we have to use salt or lemon to clean these stains on the copper and silver vessels. Now why toothpaste is used for brushing the teeth? Now toothpaste is used to clean our teeth. In the basic words, teeth has an acid called as lactic acid, and which is there on our enamel. The tooth enamel is attacked by the acid and causes the tooth decay. And toothpaste contain alkaline substances that helps to neutralize and to remove the acid in the mouth. That means to neutralize the acid and base reaction, we are using the toothpaste which contains alkaline. Now we are going to learn the new definition of the acid in the session. So in our previous session we have seen the acid are the substances which have sour taste. Only this we have seen. So now we will learn the proper definition of the acid. Now acid is such a substance which gives H plus ion in solution state. Now you are able to see the reactions on the screen. That is when HCl is dissociate in water. That means when HCl is dissolved in the water, it break down into its constituent like H plus and chlorine minus. That is hydrogen ion and chlorine ion, it will break down. So what happens due to this? The concentration of H plus ion in the solution increases, and this is known as the acid. Okay, so what is acid? When the concentration of H plus ion in the solution is more, this is known as the acid solution. And when HCl dissolved in the water, what happens? H3O plus ions formed. It is a hydronium ion. So from H2O it is converted into H3O plus and chlorine minus. So this is how the concentration of water increases when concentration of hydrogen ion increases when acid dissolved in the water. Now let's see some of the examples of acids. So these are the mineral acid. That means acid which are prepared in the laboratory. So first is the hydrochloric acid, that is HCl, sulfuric acid, that is H2SO4, nitric acid, that is HNO3, and carbonic acid, that is H2CO3. So these are the mineral examples of the mineral acids. Now we are going to learn the natural or organic acid. Now we have seen the mineral acid. Now let's see the examples of the natural organic acid. Now our daily diet contains a few natural acids, and they are mild in nature and hence not harmful like mineral acid. So the natural acids are less harmful than the mineral acids, and that's why we are having these in our diets. And a few substances having the natural acids are as follows. And so this is a table which contains the examples of natural acids. So let's see one by one. First is a vinegar. So this is a substance vinegar in which the acetic acid is present. Now organic means natural acid. Now orange contains citric acid, tamarind tartaric acid, tomato contains oxalic acid, and curd contain lactic acid. Lemon also contains citric acid. So these are the natural or organic acid which we are having in our diet also. Now let's learn about the properties of acids. Let's see one by one. First property of acid is they have a sour taste. So acid are sour in taste. Next we have is acid molecules contain hydrogen ion as a main constituent. That means when we dissolve the acid in water, the concentration of H plus ion increases. So the main constituent is H plus ion, that is hydrogen ion. Next is acid reacts with metal to form hydrogen gas. Now if you have remembered this experiment which we have did in our chapter, that metal and non-metal, so while performing this experiment, when dilute sulfuric acid is reacted with the zinc granules, what happens? A pop sound comes. So the indication of pop sound is the reaction of sulfuric acid and zinc granules produces the hydrogen gas. So acid reacts with metal to form hydrogen gas. Property is acid reacts with carbonates and liberate carbon dioxide. Now carbonate means these are the salts of carbonic acid, it is CO3. So when acid reacts with CO3 or carbonate group, they form carbon dioxide, or carbon dioxide gases releases during the reaction. Now you can see the reaction, that is HCl reacted with calcium carbonate, that is CaCO3. It will form carbon dioxide gas, salt of calcium chloride and water. Next we have blue litmus paper turns red in acid. So when blue litmus paper dipped in the acidic solution, it turns red in color. So these all are the properties of. Let's learn the uses of acids. So let's see one by one. First is acids are used in the production of chemical fertilizer. That means to prepare the chemical fertilizers, acids are used. Next, acids are used in the production of explosive like dynamites and oil purification, medicines, dyes and paints. HCl is used to preparation of different types of chloride salts. Now chloride salts like sodium chloride, potassium chloride, ammonium chloride, like this. And dilute HCl is used for the sterilization of water. Now sterilization of water is a process of killing or removing all microorganisms like bacteria, viruses from water. And acid is used for making of white paper from wood pulp. That means for production of the white paper which we are using in our notebook or also, acids are used. So these all are the uses of acids. So dissolution of concentrated H2SO4 or sulfuric acid in water generates large amount of heat. That means when water when concentrated H2SO4 is dissolved in the water, large amount of heat is produces, and therefore dilution of concentrated acid, it is slowly added to water, and never add water in the concentrated sulfuric acid. It will produce enormous heat and cause explosion. So we have to use acid slowly into the. Now the iron knife shines better after cutting the sour fruits like lemon, raw mangoes. Why is it so? So sour fruits like lemons, raw mangoes contains organic acids like citric acid. So these are the organic acid, and these fruits usually contain citric acids in them. When iron comes in contact with this type of acids, they react with them, and this gives the iron knife more shine on reaction with those acids. Now mineral acids are like HCl, hydrochloric acid, sulfuric acid, nitric acid. So these acids are harmful to our body, but however several organic acids are present in our body and in plants which are useful to us. So DNA, that is deoxyribose nucleic acid, is an acid present in our body decides heredity property. That means heredity means the passing of characters from one generation to another generation. Now proteins are which are part of our body cell and are made up of amino acids. So these are also acids by which the proteins are made, and these are the building block of life. Fat of our body is formed by fatty acids. So these are the organic acids which are present in our body also. After looking at the acid, let's learn about the base or alkali. Now alkali is a substance whose water solution gives hydroxide ion. That means when base are reacted with water, the concentration of OH minus ion or hydroxide ion is increases. Now here you can see the equation in which NaOH dissociates, or it is breaking in the elements like in the ions like Na sodium plus and hydroxide minus. We can see how the concentration of hydroxide ion increases in the solution when sodium hydroxide is added to water. Now formulae of alkali and their uses, let's see one by one. So here one table is given in our your textbook, that is page number 87, in which name of alkali, formula of each alkali and uses are given. So first is sodium hydroxide or caustic soda. Formula for it is NaOH, and this is used in the washing soap, that means used to make a soap. Next potassium hydroxide, it is KOH or potash, now used in soap and shampoos. Third, calcium hydroxide or lime water, that is CaOH twice. Now this is used in lime or whitewashing. Now what is this? This is a one type of a paint, and it is made from the powder of calcium hydroxide and when it is combined in water. So when calcium hydroxide is mixed with water, this lime or whitewash is prepared. Fourth, magnesium hydroxide or milk of magnesia, that is Mg, formula is MgOH twice, and it is used as a acidity resistant medicine. That means this type of medicines are used to neutralize the acid which is present in our, which form in our stomach, and antacids are cut down heartburns and indigestion. Fifth, ammonium hydroxide, that is NH4OH, used for production of fertilizers. Now properties of alkalis, these are opposite to acids. So alkali are bitter in taste, they are slippery to touch, and alkali contains hydroxide ion, that is OH minus ion, as a main constituent, and metal oxides are generally alkaline in. Now let's here when acid is reacted with the base, it will form salt and water solution, and this process is known as a neutralization. Here you can see the equation in which hydrochloric acid reacted with the base, that is sodium hydroxide, it will form a salt, that is sodium chloride, and water solution. So this is a neutralization. Now next is hydrochloric acid is present in our stomach and it helps to ease digestion process. However, excessive acid leads to indigestion. You can see the picture in which acidic in which the concentration of HCl is increases, that is acidic stomach, acidic and antacids are used to control this hyperacidity. So when the acidity increases or the concentration of HCl increases in our stomach, what happens? We are using the antacid to neutralize this hyperacidity, and this medicine contains the milk of magnesia, that is magnesium hydroxide, and such alkaline medicine neutralizes excess acid present in the stomach. You can see in the picture, as excess acid is neutralized by using antacid. And the okay, so student, this was all about this session, and next part of the session we will continue in our next session. Thank you.